Evannex actually reached out to me, little old me, and said, hey, would you be interested in trying out some of our products? And I said, sure. And I said, what can I try? He goes, well, what do you want to try? And I said, I'd like to try that front cooler. So Evannex sent me the front cooler, which is right here. Let me get it out and show you a little more about it. So they sent me the front cooler. It's by Evannex. Link is in the description down below. And I like that it's, if you notice, it's actually wider in the back than it is in the front. If you can see, it tapers forward. It does have a pocket in front that I thought was so you could get into the inside, but it's not. It's just another storage area. And then it is a pretty darn big storage area inside here. Oh, I zipped it closed. Okay, there we go. And you can see pretty big storage area. We're gonna take some stuff this weekend. We're going up to the wedding in Trinity. There'll be a video on the trip up there. And we'll use this to try to see how it works, keeping things cold in the frunk. The one thing I noticed about it that, you know, usually in an ice chest, you have like a drain plug. So when you're done, you can pop the back of the drain plug and you can drain stuff out. This does not have a drain plug. So we'll have to, if we use regular ice, dump the water out when it gets melted. If we use like pre-frozen things, you know, like bottles of frozen water, or we have some other frozen things that don't leak, then that might be ideal. But we'll try that out, see how it works, getting things up and back. One other thing I noticed is that the handles are on the top. So if you want to carry it, you can't really carry it without spilling water. You know, if you wanted to carry it like this, you'd have to pick it up like this. Might be interesting if in the future they put handles on both sides here so you could pick it straight up and not spill any water out if you had any water in there. But yeah, so I'm not really sure that those handles that way are functional. It also has another like shoulder strap, but again, it's for holding it straight up. And if you've got stuff in there and there's water, it's just gonna leak right out the sides here. So, but we'll see. I think we can just carry it like this, or just leave it in the front and not take it out unless we want to empty stuff out. So one thing I did want to show you is how it fits in the frunk, how the cooler fits in the front, not the cooler fits in the crunk, how the cooler fits in the front. It's pretty snug. In the sub trunk or the front, you do have a little bit extra here, but it fits between those two sides, so it actually fits almost perfectly. I wonder, it might be better in that direction since it's tapered smaller as it goes forward. So that to me probably makes the most sense. And then when you open it, you're going to open it toward the front. I don't know, we'll see, because that actually fits better. So nice snug fit. Again, we'll load it up and see how it works. Diet Coke, not sponsored. Farmer's beer, I wish it was sponsored. So I do have some pre-frozen packs. I'm gonna stick those in here. And then ice. More ice. That doesn't keep it cold. I don't know what will. All right, all packed up. Let's see what it looks like when we get up to Trinity. Another thing Evannex sent me is this pull strap. It's a pretty simple piece of material with 3 different Velcro spots on it. You know, when you're trying to get into your sub trunk, the front sub trunk, it's kind of hard to get your fingers in there to get things pulled out. The back one's easy because you've got this tab right here that's really easy to grab. You know, you can pull it up real easy. But when you're looking at trying to get that front sub trunk on, you got to try to get your finger in there and then get it up, and it's always a pain. So this is supposed to attach to the Velcro, and then you can use the Velcro is supposed to attach to the material, and then you can easily pull it up. So let's go ahead and see if we can get this thing installed and try it out. Evannex, just as a note, did send this to me free of charge to test it out and to put it on the video. I had seen it before and I was interested in actually buying it. So when they sent it to me, I said, yeah, sure, I'll try it out. So let's install it and then see how it works. Again, you got to get your finger in there. I guess you could pull this out. Okay, that's the smart way, is to pull the front out. I never do that. I'm always sitting there trying to jam my finger in there, but pull this out. All right. And then it says you're supposed to install this a 1/2 inch back, but if you notice here, there is, let's see if you can see here, there's like some soft fabric here, and then it's a little harder fabric here. So I'm gonna put it right here, which is right in front of that little lip thing. And I want it equidistant. So looks like that's about equidistant. Rub it in. It is Velcro, so it should stick to that other material. And it does stick pretty good, so. All right. Try putting that back in. And I'll leave these little pull tabs sticking out like that. Now, let's try to open it. Yeah, way easier. And I like how they kind of hang out there. That's nice. And they don't really get in the way. They're kind of, that's nice. I like that, especially since I'm going to have my 3D Max Spider cover over it. So pretty cool. So I'll put that back together, and then I'm going to show you one other thing they sent to me. One other thing they sent me were these little valve caps that you can't see. Got a little Tesla T on it. So I'm just going to go ahead and throw these on. They threw those in. I didn't ask for them. They're kind of cool, so I'll put them on. And they are metal. So like I said, I didn't order them, but I really like them. I think they look nice. Link in the description down below. All right, so we're here, and I want to check out the front cooler, see how it did on the trip up. We've only been, it's probably been in here for 3 hours. Sat at home for a couple hours, drove up here. But we'll see how it works over the whole weekend. So I don't plan on putting any ice in here all weekend, so we'll see how it works. All we've got in here is beer, water. I think it'll be fine. So we may have to add a little ice, but we'll see for sure. So let's check it out. All right. Woo. Now, I took the orange juice out because that was for the wedding, but pretty good. Got a little melting going on, a little meltage. But these are still frozen solid. So I'm gonna get a water for the wife. And what do I feel like? I think I'm gonna go with a Farmer's beer. The Farmer's 530, which is the, that's a good beer. Which is, it's like their standard beer, so. Let's shut this back up. So we'll check it out tomorrow. We're here till Sunday. It's Friday at 5:45, so we're leaving Sunday. So we'll see how it handles over the weekend. Well, it's morning. Last night it got pretty cold. It's probably upper 30s, lower 40s. And so I want to see how the ice is doing. Let's get this thing open. Okay, so got some water down in there. Some big chunks of ice still. These are still pretty frozen solid, so I'll probably have to put some ice in there tonight or tomorrow. We're heading home tomorrow, so but that's after one day. Well, not less than a day, but that's how we're doing. So we'll check it out a little later. So, okay, it's day 2, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, yeah. So we left Friday afternoon, all day Saturday. Today, Sunday morning, we'll see where the ice is at in the front cooler. And then we're heading home mid-morning. So let's check and see where this is at. Okay. Water. These are still frozen and cold. All the ice is water. Very cold water. But we're going to have to dump that out. Oh, little ice. There's a little ice left. Have to dump that out and see if I can find a ice machine, hopefully down there, that I can fill up. So I guess it lasted a day and a half. It's been 70s up here, cold at night, but you know, good enough for day trips. The thing I really like is these things, because they don't leak. Well, they don't turn into water, and they don't make water, because now I've got to find a way to get the water out of here without getting the water all inside the front cooler. So I'll do that, get some ice, and then we'll load up. So, but it should be good enough to get us back to Reading. So, I love the size, I love the shape. Just wish I had a drain plug on it. Evannex drain plug somehow, I don't know how. Okay, I'm back home after the trip, and let's see how the frunk did. Now, as you recall, I had to put ice in this morning because the ice didn't last, but let's see where we're at. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, so yeah, the ice from this morning is still there. And it's melted a little bit, but I think some of that water was left over, so it does keep things cool. I just wish there was a way to drain the water out easier this morning. I just had to pick it up and kind of tip it to let the water drain out. If I had more of these kind of things that stayed cold, it'd be better, because then they don't leak. But using ice, it does take a little bit of work. Drain plug would be a great idea if they could do that. Overall, though, I love the size. I love how it fits in the frunk. And I'm probably just going to leave it in the frunk when I'm not using it, because it's very handy. But for now, I'm going to unload that. And if you like the product, it is in the description down below. I did get them sent it to me for free, as I said before. So just trying it out, seeing if I liked it. But I wanted to give you guys an idea of whether you might like it or not. So if you like it, check out the link in the description and all the 3 products that I showed in this video. So if you like this video, like and subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one. Thanks.